Welcome to Morning Joan, your daily dose of entertainment, arts, and culture. We've got a fantastic show lined up for you, with all the latest news and reviews from the world of music, theater, and more. Let's dive right in, shall we? We've got our eyes on the Sydney live music scene, where Lorde recently brought her ultrasound tour to Qudos Bank Arena. The 29-year-old singer-songwriter delivered an intimate yet grand performance, taking the audience on a journey of self-discovery and hedonism. With her unique blend of downbeat pop songs and striking visuals, Lorde proved once again why she's one of the most exciting young artists out there. But that's not all. We're also talking about the latest developments in Sydney's theatre scene, where a new production of art is set to delight audiences with its witty dialogue and relatable characters. And if you're looking for something a bit more low-key, you might want to check out the Australian Brandenburg Orchestra's upcoming concert series, featuring some of the most beautiful and intricate music from the Baroque period. Meanwhile, in the world of comedy, Trevor Noah is gearing up for his highly anticipated tour, which promises to bring laughter and insight to audiences around the country. And if you're a fan of musical theater, you won't want to miss the upcoming production of and Juliet, which puts a fresh spin on the classic Shakespearean tale. And if you've got a story or topic you'd like to share with us, don't hesitate to reach out. We love hearing from our listeners. So grab a cup of coffee, get comfortable, and let's dive into the wonderful world of arts and entertainment. We'll be right back with more tea on Morning Joan. Welcome back to Morning Joan, darlings. I hope you're all having a fabulous day so far. Now, let's dive into the world of fashion, shall we? London Fashion Week is in full swing, and honey, it's been a wild ride. With over 41 runway shows and 20 presentations, there's been a more than 10% increase in participation compared to last year. The British Fashion Council has been working hard to rebuild London's status as a global fashion hub, and it seems like their efforts are paying off. Now, let's talk about some of the highlights from the week. Temperley London is back on the LFW's schedule after a 7-year break, and Joseph is returning after 9 years away with new creative director Mario Arena at the helm. And, of course, Burberry is closing out the week in style on Monday evening. But what really caught my eye was the emergence of new talent. The BFC has set up a new designer showcase for those who have previously taken part in their New Gen scheme, and it's been amazing to see these fresh faces bring their unique perspectives to the table. One of the standout shows for me was Paul Costello's son, William, who presented his first collection for the label. It was a beautiful tribute to his late father, with stunning tailoring and a focus on sustainability. And then there was Ksenia Schneider's show, which featured upcycled and reworked clothes that were just incredible. The Ukrainian duo is doing some amazing things with denim and military-inspired looks. But, let's be real, the real star of the show was Annie's highly crafted runway looks. I mean, who doesn't love a good dose of beading, embellishment, and feathers? It was like a fairy tale come to life on the catwalk. And Agro Studios' grungy lace looks and leather-heavy cords were giving me major 90s vibes. Now, I know what you're thinking. What about the trends, Joan? Well, darlings, it's all about bold colors, tassels, and loud luxury this season. Think bright hues, statement accessories, and a whole lot of drama. It's going to be a fun year in fashion, that's for sure. Welcome back to Morning Joan, darlings. We've had a fabulous show so far, but it's time for our final segment. I have a delicious treat for you all, an interview with the dashing Damian Lewis. You know him from his roles in Fackham Hall and Homeland, among others. But today, we're going to get up close and personal with this talented actor. So, let's dive right in. Damian, it seems like you've had a pretty posh life, but what's the poshest thing you've ever done? Well, according to him, taking a helicopter to Royal Ascot takes the cake. I mean, who wouldn't want to arrive at the royal event in style? But what really caught my attention was his experience with a stalker. Can you imagine someone putting flowers at your feet during a performance and realizing it's your stalker? Chilling. And then there are the funny moments. Like when he spit an hors d'oeuvre at Catherine Waterston not once, not twice, but 33 times. I guess that's what happens when you're having too much fun on set. But what about his worst job ever? Selling overcoats at Burberry, where he got fired for conning people into wearing the wrong size. Oh, Damian, you naughty boy, but in all seriousness, he does have some great advice to share. His mentor, Tim Pigott-Smith, once told him not to read reviews, and that's something we can all learn from. And when it comes to love, well, let's just say Damian is a romantic at heart. He believes you don't do strange things for love, you do lovely things. That's all for today's Morning Joan. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, stay fabulous.